channel. Today I am doing a video building with the new Werewolf game pack. I really wanted to build something grungy, so I ended up doing a kind of compound type build. I think a lot of people are probably doing something like this, but this is the first time me actually building with the items, so I figured that it was something I wanted to build. I was in the mood for it, so I figured this would be a nice way to introduce myself with all of the items that come with this new game pack. So I'm doing this on the only lot that is empty. It's a lot that you can just move in and start building on. So I just started using that because that was just easiest for me. I don't know. I like that it was kind of tucked away in like a little forest area, and I ended up adding a lot of trees and stuff like that to kind of make it look like it's tucked away in the forest. So I figured that this could be like a family who's trying to live their lives as werewolves but not freaking out humans. So they have, I imagined, a like teenager or little girl and a toddler, and they sleep in the same room, and the parents have their own bedroom. And I just thought that this is something that was a compound that they had gotten to move into, and they kind of turned it into their own little home. So there's a lot of metal around the entire house, and it's really like grungy and old and dirty, and I feel like that's kind of the main vibe that the Sims 4 team was trying to come across with all of these items. I will say it was kind of difficult. I ended up using this brick color because it was the only one that matched the windows. The brick on the windows don't really match the brick that came with the pack, which is kind of annoying. I hate that they always end up doing that, but I just end up using the red and orange, and I actually kind of liked it. I was originally trying to go for a more colorful vibe. I wanted to use the colorful parts of the roofing, so I thought maybe I could make it to where it's like werewolves, but they like have their own garden and they like love living out in nature and stuff like that. But with the vibe of the outside with the colors, it just ended up changing it. So on the inside, I'm kind of mapping out how I wanted everything to be laid out. Upstairs is really funky in the shape, but I didn't really feel like manipulating it too much, and I feel like it still worked out pretty good. So it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Like I said, it's a toddler bed and a child teen bed, single bed in one room, and then the second room is the master, so that's a double bed. It has its own like little fireplace. I figured that the master bedroom, obviously, because they are werewolves, I didn't put a whole lot of furniture in there, just for the main fact that I imagined that maybe they wouldn't want to have too much stuff in their bedroom, because that's kind of where they would tuck themselves away when they were like raging or anything like that. So they wouldn't want to have too much furniture in their room to just like destroy. So I figured that was kind of like their safe space away from everybody and their kids, and not to freak anybody out. So yeah, now I'm just going around. I decided I wanted to cover the windows because I don't know, I figured they're werewolves. They're going to want to live in the dark. They're not going to like so much light. So I ended up covering the windows in some of the shutters that actually came with the pack, which I think are really cool. Honestly, I think that is a really neat concept. When I first saw that in Build-A-Brie, I didn't really know how I was going to work with those, but I actually used them in this build, and I think they were kind of cool. And then for the rest of the windows on the inside, I kind of just covered them up for all of the rooms. But now I'm doing some furnishing. So there's a little dining room area is in like the main like square, and then there's the bump out for the kitchen, living room, office area. There's like a little spot for have the punching bags, a lot of different stuff. I actually ended up only using base game, Werewolves, and I think I used like 2 kits. I used the industrial loft kit just because I wanted some more grungy furniture, and then I don't remember what. Oh, I ended up using the tiny campers kit because I ended up putting the tiny campers little tent thingy outside, and I put the telescope in there in like the little hole so it looked like they could look at the stars when they were playing and stuff like that. So this is the kids room. I thought it was super cute. As soon as I saw those wall stickers, I knew I had to use them for a kids room, so I added some trunks and I made it more of a light girly color, and I thought that it was actually a really cute small room. This is when I started using the industrial loft kit. I really like the metal pieces and the metal piping and stuff like that, so I think it really worked out with the fact that it is a compound, so I liked how it looked. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have used the industrial loft bed for the master bedroom. I didn't. I used a base game one. It has the like wooden bed frame and the quilt, but it's okay. If you wanted to change it, you could. I'm sure that would look really nice in the room, but I actually completely forgot about that. So yeah, this is the master bedroom for the parents. Like I said, I didn't really add a whole lot. There's like the shattered mirror and scratches all over like the floor and the walls, and it's really just the bed. And then I end up adding, like I said, the fireplace, and then I add like that little ripped up crusty chair, and it's like a little table. I put the sundial out in the front. I really just wanted to use that, so I just kind of stuck it there, if I'm gonna be honest, but I figured that they wouldn't really be going outside in that front area too much, but that's just where I decided to use it. So I actually ended up having a fireplace in this house. I know a lot of the times sometimes I'll make it look on the outside like it has a fireplace, and then it really doesn't. But I want to know what you guys actually think of this game pack. Were you kind of hesitant about it? Because I really was. I honestly was really worried when they said they were bringing out Werewolves, especially for the fact that it was a game pack. Our last game pack, My Wedding Stories, turned out really bad. It's still super glitchy, and honestly sometimes I regret buying it just for the fact that it is nicer to have our original weddings back without any of the glitches, so you're not so stressed out. I know my mom, she had a family that she was playing for like 6 generations, and she was waiting to get the like 7th generation married or something like that, so she was waiting for the new pack to come out, and then when she found out how awful it was, she just stopped playing them because she was like, I want to get them married, but I don't want to deal with that stress. So when they said they were coming out with a new game pack, I was extremely worried that it would be awful and glitchy, but for the most part I think it's pretty good, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I really like the build by. I haven't seen too many glitches. I know there was like a few like cast wise, but it's no gameplay problems. Like, it's playable. You're not going to be super stressed out and just like hate yourself while you're playing it. So I think that that's nice. I'm glad that they probably put more effort into this to make sure that it wasn't broken once it got released. But I don't know. I don't think a lot of people, well, I guess a lot of people were actually really excited for Werewolves because with Sims 3, we had all the occults in one game pack. So now everybody's like, when are we going to get fairies? Which I think would be really cool if we got fairies next to. I feel like anything's kind of open now because I don't think anybody thought we were going to get werewolves, and now we have werewolves. But yeah, let me know what you guys were feeling in the comments down below. I really want to know how everybody was feeling. On Twitter, it seemed like everybody was ecstatic, and me being so worried about it and seeing so many people got excited for it, and so many people are excited now and how amazed that the pack is. Like, it's getting me super excited to start gameplay. I haven't been able to because I've been super busy, but I really just wanted to do some build with this pack. So far I absolutely love it. I'm so excited to start gameplay. I was thinking of doing like a mini series of me kind of going through the pack, learning how everything works, and playing with werewolves for the first time because I've never played with werewolves before. Like, I had The Sims 3, but I've never played it as much as I've played The Sims 4 because when The Sims 3 came out, I was still pretty little, like I wasn't playing on the computer and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to play with werewolves for the first time. I'm hoping that it goes okay, but I'm starting to finish the outside. You can see that it's kind of cluttered. I added a little tunnel in the backyard. There's a camp, like bonfire area, and there's a little area for the kids to play where maybe mom would garden stuff. So I'm really adding a bunch of plants to make it a little more in the woods area. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this pack. I really want to know. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is up on my gallery at Build-A-Brie, and that's gonna be it. Bye.